Hi, I'm Chris with Carnival Cruise Addicts, and this is episode 51 of Yakety-Yak straight from the Yak's mouth. John Heald, Carnival Cruise Line's brand ambassador, posts on his Facebook page where you can ask him questions. And then he answers the questions. And then we read the questions. And we take the cool, the funny, the weird, and the Mythbusters, and we put them here for your enjoyment. So today, we're talking about access to the Havana area, rock and glow parties, Alaskan Bashes, crew getting wine, and heated pools on the Legend. All right, question one. This person wanted to know the Havana area on the Vista class ships. They love them, but they want some sort of a better bracelet system. Right now they have a colored bracelet that is for each cruise. They feel bad because there's a crew member that literally has to sit there at the door and watch people, which they normally don't, by the way. We've been in the Havana, and then they have to have the uncomfortable conversation of, hey, you're in the wrong area, please leave. John said, yes, these areas are beautiful, but at the moment there's no plans to move to technology. He did say they do rotate the bands, so the crew will continue to do everything they can to keep the people that didn't pay for the Havana area out of the Havana area. But I agree with the question. They need to do something a little bit better. Maybe your room key or electronic bracelet just for Havana area. But to give access, because we've been there and you see just a ton of people walking around and nobody's there policing it, if you will. This question is about the Rock and Glow party. They wanted to know if they were allowed to bring beach balls that glow. John said, yeah, absolutely. He didn't see any reason why you can't. Just make sure they don't go overboard. That said, they're going to go overboard. It's a beach ball. You ever been at a stadium or seen a game and they hit the ball and it just keeps going? Could you imagine being on a cruise and 40 knot winds? That thing is killing a turtle. It'd be a glowing dead turtle, but it'll still be a dead turtle. But I mean, yes, you could bring them. I've never seen them. I would advise against it permanently because it's not coming back. This guest is on the Luminosa, or going to be, and they see that there's an Alaskan Bash. It sounds fun. What is it? John said it is indeed a wonderful party. It's where people wear those old kind of lumberjack shirts. It's a tribute to Alaska, and there is some cool surprises. So I've heard some people that have been on it, and yeah, you just basically put your, what do they call it? Plaid. Like the plaid lumberjacks and the thing. So the opposite of a white party, if you will. But it does sound like fun. One day we'll get to Alaska. This one, can the crew accept a bottle of wine? And John said yes, and they would definitely appreciate it and thank you for your consideration, but it has to be unopened. So you can't have a partial bottle of wine in your room that, on the packing night, if you will, you're like, maybe I can give it to the crew. They have to dump it. So if you get bottles of wine or you bought them a bottle of wine, just make sure it is complete, and trust me, they love it. We've done it, and they're like, huh? They're going back to their room for their break and having some drinks. So if you could, it would be great. This one, they want to know if the Legend has the ability to heat the Serenity pool like the Pride does. They do. They absolutely do. So they said they do have the capability to do that, although when the ship is in Europe and the Mediterranean, it's not necessary as the temperatures are already so high. So all the boats that basically they go to colder areas like Alaska and stuff like that, they do heat the pools. So I don't know if I want to be swimming when it's 40 degrees out there. John says the dangly bits might not be that pretty. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Please take care.